This is one of our air intakes. It was packaged pretty well in this, but unfortunately, as you can see, it did bend in, which it's an easy fix. The only thing I don't like is from the factory, they remove it from the sprue, as you can see. So that means I've got to go back and clean up the nubs where I didn't have to before. So let's go into the next little bag here. We have gear doors, NACA gun vents, beaver tails, and of course the carbon fiber extensions for the GE F-110 engines that the Tomcat D has. Another box of missiles. These are the Sparrows. Separately bagged nose cone. Another intake. Here we have our ejector seats, which are actually really nicely detailed. Come with the correct bat ears, or canopy breakers as they're called. Let's see, we got another box of missiles. The tires, which are rubber. Set of sidewinders. Photo etch fret for the radar dome, ejection handles, seat belts, and the locking canopy mechanism for the canopy. Here we have the AIM 54C Phoenixes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. And set that down there. Here we have the side of the fuselage. Most of the scratch builders out there can actually make their own avionics packages and stick it in there if they wanted to. This is for the gun avionics, and this is for the ammo drum. You have your bladder bags for either presenting the wings forward or stowed in aft position. One thing I do like about this is they actually give you the parts to do the mid-air refueling probe. Now comes the fun part, we get to the engines. There are 2 exact sprues for the GE F-110 turbofans. These you actually can build the whole engine, and you can super detail them all you want. Me, since I'm just doing this as a quick build and for a little contest entry, I'm not going to be super detailing the engine, but at a later date I may sit down and I may do a detailed video on it. Here we have more pallets for the Phoenixes and for bomb racks. We have the lantern pod. We have the tarps pod. This is more the interior for the cockpit, for the tubs, the radar dish. And on this side we have the landing gear bays, main and forward. Landing gear, which give you 2 options. You can either do it in a standing position, like it's just landed or being stored, or you can do it with the front landing gear compressed like it's getting ready to do a cat shot. For those of you that don't know what a cat shot is, it's when you're shot off the deck from the catapult. More detailed parts, the air ramps for the intakes, the oil cool vents, landing gear door, gun drum barrel. This is the bottom of the aircraft, the speed brake. We have our horizontal and vertical stabilizers. And in this box, if I'm not mistaken, it should be the upper and lower fuselage halves. Yep, there's the lower. And we have the upper. There are plenty of recessed panel lines on this thing, so you can go crazy with washes and everything else. The decals, since I've already done one of these kits before, I've used these. They're really nice. They're perfect register. Lots of details. These are for the armaments. And this is for the main markings for the Tomcat that we're going to be doing, which is VF-101 Grim Reapers, 164, which is the CAG bird for that squadron. On the back side, you have from VF-213 Black Lions. We call it the Flying Rat Head. So that's one squadron that's one set I won't be doing. So this next thing is to start the build. See you soon.